FNC candidates hit the last leg of the campaign trail. Majid bin Mohammed Innovation Centre to provide key services to entrepreneurs in the IT sector. And we take a look at the winners of this year's Emmy Awards. This is 7 National News. In our top story, September the 24th will be a historic date for the UAE when Emiratis go out and vote for the second time. Unlike the first election, more candidates are running this year in an effort to make a difference. And according to them, they are counting on the voters to fulfill their dream of becoming public servants. Khadija Saleh has this report.
Banners and advertisements for the FNC candidates are seen across different parts of the UAE, while polling booths are already set up as the countdown nears election date. More than 400 nationals from across the country are running to fill 20 positions. Among them is 35-year-old Maytha Al-Dosari. She's FNC candidate number 321, who aims to make a difference with her 3-point election agenda.
I'm actually highlighting the issues which is underneath the hidden one, rather than getting up, with the issues which everybody's talking about it as a common things. So that's why I felt will be a much different.
She says as a seasoned traveler, successful businesswoman, and corporate figure, she chose to champion women and issues that affect them. In addition, she's also highlighting the Emiratis' role in building the country, as well as the UAE's part in the international arena.
We need to stop to relying on others to do the job for us, that one. And then the last one we talked about, UAE as a global leader. How we can position ourselves worldwide, that we can give back even to the worldwide and tell them, you can depend on us, we can be your voice if you need us. I can make a difference. Trust me on that. I'm very confident in making a difference.
Making a difference and contributing to the development of the UAE is a goal that all candidates share. But the question is, how will they do it? Engineer Abdullah Al-Hadri, FNC candidate number 723, says he is like every Emirati, as he has been through tough times himself and understands the challenges that nationals face today, especially the youth.
The expense of living is one of my priorities because I think everything based around that. We are having more difficulties because the expenses are much more. Building a house is not like what's been 10 years ago or 20 years ago or 30 years ago. It's very important to analyze what is causing these expenses. Is it basically only fuel, expenses going high? Fuel is going no more than 25% up, but everything else is going 200, 300% up. We need to analyze the reasons behind that, and we need to put solutions to limit that.
According to him, his experience and age gives him an advantage over other candidates.
We would like to have the time and the ability to see what has been done before and what can be done better for the future.
These are just two of the FNC candidates who believe that they have what it takes to benefit UAE residents by serving in the Federal National Council. Win or lose, they say they did the best they could, raised their voice in behalf of many, stepped forward, and expressed their commitment to be of service. Now it's up to the voters to choose wisely on Election Day. Khadija Saleh, 7 National News.
Dubai is tightening its economic ties with Australia, the world's 13th largest economy, in order to explore new trade links with Australia and to enhance the competitiveness of Dubai companies. The Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry, in cooperation with the Australian Embassy, will host its 4th country-focused briefing, which this time puts the spotlight on Australia. The networking event will cover sectors like banking and finance, travel and tourism, trade and investment, agriculture, health and architecture. The launch of the In5 Innovation Centre at a conference today hopes to promote Dubai as an ideal location for technological startups. The centre, that will open the DIAC in the first quarter of 2013, aims at accelerating the development of new ventures, fostering entrepreneurship and driving technological innovation by providing visionaries with necessary tools. Young innovators will be offered a wide array of services, including seed funding, coaching, training, networking, setup and logistics to embark on projects. They will also gain access to leading technology companies in the region. An online website will allow applicants to submit business ideas, which will eventually be shortlisted, and selected candidates will receive required services from the centre.
The centre will be striking partnership with different companies in different fields. So the technical support will be coming from a partnership with multinational companies who have already strategies to support entrepreneurs, like I mentioned in the press. We have Microsoft, Google. They already have programs that are deployed globally, not just in Dubai. And we have other partners who will help us also on the logistic side of it, like telecommunication operator, who can support those entrepreneurs with their services. We as Dubai Internet City also going to contribute into the logistics side, the registration, the office space.
With a special focus on small and medium enterprises, In5 intends to create a leading-edge landscape for technology and communication enthusiasts and drive economic growth in the region. A huge 76% of UAE residents have fallen victim to cybercrime this year, according to a recent report. Research from Norton by Symantec shows that at least 2 UAE residents are becoming victims of attacks every minute due to cyber viruses and scams. In the UAE, the most common and most preventable type of cybercrimes are computer viruses, which the report reveals represents 51% of attacks over the past 12 months. On a good note, it appears that more users are now recognise the extent of cybercrime. However, only 2 in 10 cybercrime victims surveyed reported the crime to the police, while 53% said that they don't have up-to-date security software. Experts say that users must take diligent steps to protect their personal information as well as overcome fears of reporting crimes to the police.
What we see is more than half of the people that are involved in the survey saying that they are not running an up-to-date security software on their computers. And of course, that brings the top most common type of cybercrime in the past 12 months. In UAE, one of them is computer viruses and malware, followed by online scams and phishing. And these are the major challenges. And especially we have seen in the past year is the threats on the mobile phones increasing tremendously, because according to our data, 10% of adults online, they said they have experienced cybercrime on their mobile devices. I think the solution is pretty simple. First of all, everything starts with user education, and users must take their security into their own hands, especially when they're using their social media sites, and definitely on their computers, on their devices, using a comprehensive security solution.
The municipality of Al Ain has stepped up its drive to prevent smoking in all enclosed public areas. The laws have been in place for the past 2 years, but the new drive is aimed at promoting awareness within the community. According to a local paper, a senior official at the Public Health Department in Al Ain stated that the campaign has been launched in 3 of the main city malls and that penalties will be given to violators when the campaign ends, with fines of up to 500 dirhams. And looking to news abroad now, rescue efforts are underway after a 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck the Himalayan region of India, Tibet and Nepal. At least 7 people have been confirmed as dead and 22 others injured in the Yadong County of China's Tibet Autonomous Region. At least 4 people in India's northeastern state of Sikkim were also killed, and tremors were felt as far as the national capital of New Delhi. The epicenter of the earthquake is believed to be somewhere along the India-Nepal border, near India's northeastern state of Sikkim, which received the most turbulent shocks. The local government in Tibet has taken measures by setting up 4 shelters for 2,000 people. Yet a downpour since Sunday morning has made the disaster relief work more difficult. And temporary flood shelters have been set up in China's Sichuan province after heavy downpours caused the Qujiang River to overflow and around 200,000 people have been relocated. The flood peak is likely to submerge two-thirds of the county, and it has been forecasted that the flood peak will move towards the eastern Sichuan province. Relevant departments in Q County have dispatched 120 rescue teams and over 300 armed police and firefighters to the affected areas to assist the disaster relief. At present, around 125,000 trapped citizens have been relocated to safe shelters. According to the Provincial Civil Affairs Department, as of 3 p.m. on Sunday, 6 people were confirmed dead and 2 missing. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.